So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Gyökeres! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal gain their reward with an early goal. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good take in a good area. Alexander-Arnold. Now Saliba. Carreras. Azar. Szoboszlai. Rafinha. And it's Szoboszlai. Backward it goes. Gyökeres knocks it out wide. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Szoboszlai. Tries one from range. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Szoboszlai. That's destined for the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Szoboszlai, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Azar. Nice control. Goes for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Hazard. Carreras. This is a promising build-up. Out towards the flank. Now there's a shot at goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Szoboszlai, Gyökeres. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Hazard. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rafinha, it's a really well-measured ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rodri. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Szoboszlai. It's a loose ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rodri gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Gyökeres had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Rafinha. And he's been shifted off it. Rafinha.
There will
Saliba.
be 1 minute added time.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. We are into overtime. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
For one of our fan club members. Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for Arsenal, number 8. Eucharist.
So the action resumes.
Coming on to replace him is
Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He has found a way through. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, easy pickings there. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Carreras wins the duel this time. That's a lovely, neat pass. No joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Alexander-Arnold swung over.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Has a shot! And a neat finish! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
La Coruña have the chance to go the other way. Carreras gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. He's having a hit! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Very nicely done. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Cross needs to be good. Corner it is.
Substitution.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
A lot of space ahead of him. Rafinha. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 80 minutes is
Arsenal with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rafinha. And he's forced to go back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Into the last 5 minutes. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. It's a promising position. Skims one in. And he's heaved it away.
La Coruña really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So is that the decisive... Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that will be it. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard.
Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
El dorsal 9, Messi.
Arsenal make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Now it's Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to belt it away. Quality ball. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Over to the right flank. Looking for the run. It's a really well-measured ball. Played in with purpose. Palmer! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that has been knocked clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely feet. Szoboszlai touches it back. Konate. And he's quick to return it. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Dada. Nicely spread. It's a goal kick. Konate. Carreras. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Gyökeres. Now it's Palmer. Oh, no joy this time. Costa. Novumbo. Pablo Torre. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Szoboszlai. Palmer. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Messi. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Szoboszlai. Here's Rodri. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Gyökeres probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Omar Mascarell. Mojica. Foot in. And it's Szoboszlai. And it's Palmer. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread to the right. Oh, nice touch. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. Hazard with the... Palmer! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And here's Palmer. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played out towards the right. And Messi! That was mighty close. Costa. Just eases him off the ball. Novumbo. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Look at the space here. Palmer! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been... Has another go! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their third corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Costa. Muriqi. Gyökeres, Messi, and this is Messi. Darder. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
The second period is on the way.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And here's Hazard. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Backward it goes. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. He'll try from distance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's shot. Decent chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Hazard. It's Hazard! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's going right the way across, and it's Messi. Almost an hour gone. And here's Messi! Messi! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And he's there to clear it. Mallorca are looking to go forward now. Crosses it in, getting up there! Great football, shot and save. Messi. Messi. Oh, that's nice. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Deftly away. And that's another good win of the ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread out to the left. Carreras has it out wide and in space.
That's good defensive concentration.
They're up to 5 corners now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Hazard! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's having a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's whipped, and he leaps for it! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Tony Lato.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's had a shot! Just too high.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23.
Mallorca making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Costa providing an outlet on that flank. Good read, needed to be. Szoboszlai, given the lift of his goal. He's having a pop! No, not quite.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Arsenal are closing in on a comfortable win. Now it's Messi. Played through into space. Morey attempts a clearance. Szoboszlai. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a throw. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And there's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent.
Hi everyone, hi bro.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Players, everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Szoboszlai. Palmer aims beyond the defence, and he's managed to take a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And it's Palmer. And he's picked it up out wide. Palmer. Now it's Hazard. He's on it. Oh, shooting chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Spread it left. Oh, that's a key interception. Marton. And they can counter here. Carreras gets a foot in here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Szoboszlai. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Hazard. Hangs one in. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Szoboszlai, and back it goes. Played out wide, back where it came from. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rodri wins the duel this time. First quarter of an hour gone. Palmer. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold wants to run onto this. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. It's a good foot in there. Ares. Rodri does well to get it back. Now it's Hazard. Szoboszlai. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Konate. Gyökeres. Tries to pass it through. Deftly away. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He welcomes it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodri. For Szoboszlai. Carreras. Oh, there's a probing ball. Palmer. Szoboszlai. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Palmer, who does have an assist to his name. He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Adu Ares.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Szoboszlai. Foot in. And it's Palmer. It's a really well-measured ball. He'll try from distance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Palmer just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Konate. Szoboszlai. Threads one in. Played out to the left flank. Rodri. Palmer. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back into the centre.
Added time.
Carreras. Gyökeres. Now it's Palmer. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Welcome our lads to the field.
Arsenal just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times.
Azar! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He is through here. Carreras makes the interception. Palmer powering forward here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Out towards the flank. And this is Messi. Now the ball in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gyökeres. No, that was never going to make it. Marton. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets.
Oh, great leap! That's put pay to the danger. Good take. Chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Substitution.
That has found him in acres of space. Palmer. And it's Messi. Gyökeres is onto this. ball looks a good one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's their second corner of the game. Showing great feet there. Alexander-Arnold. Well, now, oh, he's been caught, and again!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Messi. Shot could be on. Nolaskoyan, not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Palmer. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? So we have further activity on the bench here.
In progress.
Konate. And it's Rodri. And this is Messi. And Messi! And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, good spread. Adu Ares. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Saliba. For Szoboszlai. Palmer. Nicely spread. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai! And what to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he welcomes it in. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he shoots! And one more try! It's bounced back off the post. And that is well cleared. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Adu Ares. And that's a dangerous ball. There's the shot! No, not quite. Carreras. Szoboszlai. Gyökeres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's there to belt it away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Palmer. Tries one from range! Keeper gets just about enough of it. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. So. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anthem. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's going wide left. Hazard scooting forward. That's good defending, very good defending. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Gyökeres! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. Arsenal take the lead. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a goal kick. Played out to the left flank. Getafe disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Palmer. Showing good feet. And the shot, Gyökeres! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he get on the end of this? Szoboszlai. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Chooses to go cross-field to Messi. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a crunching tackle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. No foul, says the referee. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Satriano. Konate gets across to intercept that. Rodri. Spread it left. Moved on forwards. Here's Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. In by Messi. Impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Satriano. And it's half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Arsenal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Hazard. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though. Applies the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Drives it in. He's rising! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Rodri. Carreras. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance, surely! And he should have made them pay.
Still a great ball to get him in on goal like that, Peter, but it deserved more than an apologetic thumbs up, I think.
And it's made its way to him. That's destined for the flank. Carreras looking to pass their way up the pitch. Out towards the flank. Hazard. And it's Soboslai. Takes a shot! And that's off target.
Rodri probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And that's another good win of the ball. Gyökeres needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
He came in hard, very hard. And the ball's come loose here. And here's Hazard. Delivers with whip.
La asistencia a este
There
partido
will be a throw-in.
asciende a 15.601 espectadores.
Palmer. Satriano. Getafe couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. This is a promising build-up. And here's Hazard. That is lovely. Palmer. Oh, it's come loose. Satriano. Oh, it's come loose. Gyökeres. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Gyökeres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pass somewhat off target. Satriano. Closing in on goal, and he's managed to get free. That has been slung wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries to pass it through. Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Distributed tidily. And it's Hazard. Well read, nice interception. Gyökeres on 2 now and looking for 3. Arsenal can consider themselves just about safe now. Satriano.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Can he get it through? That's good vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Borja Mayoral getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 16.
And he's opted for the long pass. Oh, that's well spotted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. And the finish! Now it's Borja Mayoral. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Palmer. And time is up. Arsenal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Gyökeres claiming the man of the match award.